Why you overthink everything. It is 2 in the morning and you are still awake. Not because of noise or light or anything outside, but because your mind simply will not turn off. You are replaying a conversation from earlier today, or maybe one from 3 years ago, analyzing a single sentence you said, wondering how it sounded, searching for a hidden meaning in something someone else did. If this feels familiar, you are an overthinker, and you are far from the only one. Overthinking is one of the most exhausting habits of the modern mind. It feels like your brain is working hard to solve something, but most of the time it is just spinning in circles. So, why does your mind do this to you? To understand it, you have to understand what thinking is for. Your brain has one main job above all others: to keep you safe and help you survive. For thousands of years, that meant scanning for danger, spotting the threat, imagining what could go wrong, and preparing for it. The people who worried about the worst often lived the longest. So your brain learned to search endlessly for problems. But today, there is no lion in the grass. There is only that awkward text and that looming deadline. And your ancient threat detector does not know the difference. So it treats a small worry like a matter of life and death. Overthinking usually comes in 2 flavors. The first is replaying the past, going over old mistakes, conversations, and moments again and again, wishing you had said something different, done something better. The second is fearing the future, imagining everything that might go wrong before it ever happens, rehearsing conversations that may never even take place. And here is the cruel trick your mind plays on you. All of this thinking feels productive. It feels like you are preparing, solving, staying in control. But you are not actually solving anything. You are just suffering through the same problem over and over. Real thinking moves you toward an answer. Overthinking just keeps you circling the same fears. It often gets worse when you have a decision to make. Too many options and a deep fear of choosing wrong. So you weigh everything endlessly and choose nothing at all. This is what people call analysis paralysis. And underneath it, there is usually a quiet fear. The fear of making a mistake, of being judged, of not being enough. Perfectionism whispers that if you just think a little more, you'll get it right. But that perfect certainty never actually comes. And while you spin, life keeps moving without you. Because overthinking always steals from the present. You are physically here, but your mind is somewhere else. Lost in a past you cannot change or a future that may never arrive. You miss the actual moment you're living in. And the more you think, the more anxious you tend to feel, which makes you think even more, tightening the loop. So, here is the most important thing to understand. You cannot think your way out of overthinking. Thinking is not the solution here. Thinking is the trap itself. The way out is not more thought, but a gentle interruption. The first step is simply noticing when it starts. The moment you catch yourself spinning, you begin to break the spell. Then get the thoughts out of your head and into the open. Write them down or say them out loud to someone you trust. On paper, most worries look far smaller than they felt inside. Then do one small thing, because action quiets a restless mind. Even a single tiny step can break the loop that thinking never will. And finally, make peace with not knowing. You will never have complete certainty, and you were never meant to. Your thoughts are not facts, and you do not have to believe every one. You can watch them drift by like clouds, without chasing a single one. Because a quiet mind is not one with no thoughts, but one that knows when to let them go.